before you work on your form, it's always good to practice your combinations, okay? Here are your 3 combinations for Form 4. Sensei's gonna start out a nice strong ready stance. From there, he's gonna throw up his hands in a box block. Pivot to a nice back stance and breakaway at the same time. When he's in his back stance, it's important that his back leg is gonna be pointed front corner diagonal. The front foot stays forward, and the hands. The hands are really important, okay? Check your fingertips. Your fingertips point 45 degrees up towards the front corner of your ceiling with your elbow in a straight line behind it. We don't bend our wrist either direction, we keep it nice and straight. And the chambered hand is nice and strong, straight across his solar plex, palm facing up. Remember, you guys, we always gotta hold our bowl of, that's right, ice cream, you already know. From here, okay, the hand that's doing the breakaway, chambers in, your hand that's chambered across your side sets back, C-step in a front stance, boom, spear over top. Once you have your hand out and your spear, make sure your other hand is chambered under it, okay? If you lift his hand up, you have that arm reinforcing the elbow. Drop the hand back down. You can't really tell, but it's out in front of the body. Okay, we don't have it chambered to our side. It's out in front with your spear over the top. From there, the hand that's doing the spear points up. The hand on the bottom slides over top for your box block. C-step all the way back to a back stance. Pivot to your breakaway. Again, check the stance. Back foot, knees bent, toes facing the corner. Front foot, knee is bent, toes face forward. Fingers to elbow, straight line, 45-degree angle up, chambered hand across the stomach, nice and strong, covering your solar plex. From there, he sets his hand out, chamber back, C-step, spear over top. Okay, make sure you have that spear nice and strong, and you're reinforcing it under your elbow. Whoosh. Cross your arms, back to your ready stance. Boom. Practice the beginning part of your Form 4. Okay, guys, once you have your first combination down to Form 4, the next combination is a long series to the front. This is a really important one, okay, because not only do you guys have a long series, you guys are going to be doing my favorite kick, and you guys already know it's a side kick. When you work on your side kicks, I'm going to be real picky, okay, making sure the chamber and foot position is perfect for this, okay? So Sensei is going to fast forward to his universal strike. C-step left leg, right hand punch, left hand sets over top. Okay, so from his universal strike, okay, the hand that's on top of his shoulder comes up for a forehead block. Boom. Make sure your hand is covering your forehead. It's not a traditional high block up high. You're covering just the forehead. The chambered hand, okay, sets up to your ear. Fingertips point in, elbow points out. When you do your overhead chop, you lead with your elbow first, then overhead chop. Okay, so it goes elbow out, front, and then the hand follows. Once you've done your overhead chop, you grab the person in front of you, chamber your left hand tight to your side. Your back leg is gonna throw a nice front kick to the stomach and pull them in at the same time. Step forward with that kick, then reverse punch, okay? From there, you're gonna set your left hand over your right hand when you step up. Now it's important when you do your set left over right, that your right hand is chambered, normal chamber. Left hand is in front of you, okay? Our hands are not on top of each other. I have my left arm out in front, but my right hand is chambered. When you look from a front angle, you can't tell, okay? But when I'm seeing you in class, I'm gonna look at your hands, and if your hands are on top of each other, you're getting 10 push-ups, okay? Chamber the right hand, left hand is out in front. Once you're up here, feet together, hammer and side kick at the same time. Step to your front stance, okay? Check the feet again. When you step to your front stance, your heels should not be lined up. We gotta have the heels as wide as our shoulders. After you catch their foot, break. And now your right hand is over your left hand. Remember, left hand is chambered all the way in. Right hand is gonna come out in front when he steps up, feet together. Boom. From there, throw out that hammer, throw out that side kick. Boom, land in a back stance. After he threw out his side kick, he gently chambered his knee back up and put his foot down nice and slow. No slamming your foot down, right? You wanna make sure it's a controlled step with an up universal. The up universal hand should be open, okay, for your open hand press block, up high, nice and strong. Again, check the stance, back foot facing the corner 45 degrees, front foot facing forward, both knees are bent, hips are back, chamber is tight, fingers up 45 degrees. Back to your ready stance, and bow, push. Last part, last combination for your form 4, and that is your side move, the press, kick, reverse press. So we're gonna fast forward again, all the way up to your front press block, okay? This is right after the long series to the front. The front hand drops down universal. From there, pivot 90 degrees, press block, boom, over the front leg. Make sure that pressing hand is out strong, knuckles are pressed forward. You don't want your knuckles pointing up to the sky like a forearm block. Your knuckles press over the top, pressing forward. All of your weight's on that back leg, right? So if you want to throw a front kick off of your back leg, you have to shift your weight forward for a snap front kick off the back leg and step back again. After he steps back, he's doing a down universal. Then throw out your reverse press. Good. Again, the front hand sets up universal. Pivot 180, press, boom. If you're in a nice back stance, that means all of your weight is on the back leg. Shift your weight forward for your snap front kick, step back immediately, set that down universal out, and tension. Breathe in, exhale for your reverse press. Back to your ready stance, back into attention, and bow. Push. Moving on to forms, okay? We're gonna be working on your purple belt, form 4, blue belt, form 5. Once you guys work on these at home, okay, you guys can take this as slow as you need to. We're gonna do a first form as a walkthrough. I'll be coaching out, making sure that we have all of our sets where they need to be, checking the foot position, chambers, all that stuff. And then from there, after we do a walkthrough of the form, we'll do it all the way through. So that way, if you're kind of just learning it, watch the walkthrough. If you already have it down, speed forward a couple seconds, get to the full speed video, and then just follow along with Sensei from there. All right, come to attention. Bow, push, come to your ready stance. All right, first form, form 4. From there, Sensei's gonna set, or look, right, left. He's gonna throw his box block up over his head. He's gonna pivot to a back stance breakaway. Check the fingers, check the hand. His fingers are pointed up at a 45-degree angle. His forearm is straight with his fingers. We're not doing any crazy bends in there. We're keeping it straight. The chambered hand across the stomach should be protecting your solar plex. Check the back stance too. We want to make sure that back knee is bent, foot pointed to a 45-degree angle. From there, he's gonna step forward, spear over the top. Check the stance again. Feet should be as wide as your shoulders. Front knee bent, back leg locked out straight, nice and strong. From there, points the right hand up, left hand on top for the box block. Step backwards. Pivot to a back stance breakaway. Check the chamber. Check the finger forearm. Make sure it's a straight line. Back leg is carrying all the weight. Front knee is bent, nice and strong. Step or spear over top. From there, he steps in, feet together. Steps out to the mirror. Pivot, universal strike. Right hand punches, left hand sets over the shoulder. From there, forehead block. Set your fingers to your ear. Overhead chop break. You're gonna grab, chamber your left hand to your side, front kick and reverse punch. From there, you're gonna step up, feet together, set. Your left hand, boom, is set over your right hand. Remember, your right hand is chambered all the way in. Left hand is in front of that right hand. From there, side kick and hammer. Boom, step out to your front stance. Check the stance, right? He's got a nice wide stance, at least as wide as his shoulders. He's gonna break, boom. Right over left. He's gonna step up, feet together, and turn sideways. Okay, now you can't see his hands, right? But he does have his hands closed from his position. From there, you're gonna side kick and back stance, open hand, press block. Boom. Okay, from your open hand press block, the hand that's out, sets, down universal. He's gonna pivot, back stance press, boom. Front hand is out nice and strong. Back leg is carrying the weight. After you throw out your first press block, you have to shift your weight forward, snapping front kick, step back to an up universal, reverse press block. The hand that's out sets up again, pivot 180 press. He's gonna shift his weight forward, snapping front kick, boom, down universal reverse press block. From there, okay, both hands chamber and lift your right knee up at the same time. He's in a cross stance, universal strike. Okay, from this position, his punch is straight out. Okay, he's punching to the groin. He's bending the front knee down, carrying all of his weight, but his back knee is floating. From there, he's gonna pivot all the way around, forehead block, overhead chop. Front kick and back fist. Make sure when you guys do your back fist, you pivot to an up universal and pivot for your back fist. Remember, the hand that does the back fist is the hand that comes up universal. Whoosh. The hand that's out drops down. He's gonna pivot to his left, press block, reverse punch. The hand that's out sets up universal. He's gonna step behind, turn around, press block, and reverse punch. All right, you guys, the hand that's throwing out your reverse punch is gonna set up universal. From there, pivot to the back, press block, boom, off the front hand. Reverse punch is 1, forward punch 2. The hand that just punched sets down universal. C-step forward, press block, over the front leg, reverse punch 1, forward punch 2. Make sure your front leg steps all the way around to the side, cross your arms, ready stance, come back into attention, and bow. Push. Once you practice your form 4 and you have it nice and strong, okay, you guys wanna do it all the way through. Make sure you have those snapping punches, deep stances, nice high kicks, and big ki eyes. Your parents will love it. Come to attention. Bow, ready stance. Push. Form 4, look right, left, ajime. Kia. 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 Hey. Hey. Us.